Everybody, it's Invicta. It's time for a regular random run day here in the Binding of Isaac Victor Repentance Plus series. Happy Sunday, Mosh Pit. We are waiting for another video to cross 3,000 likes. And also, I fixed the audio issue from the last episode because I found out that my Windows global speaker settings were turned all the way down, and that screwed up a lot of things. But I have restored it to what it usually is. So thank you very much all for the patience on that. Also, thank you to Endgame on the meme of the day here on the Sinvicta subreddit. Title thread was Sinvicta showing some sympathy to Seven Seals in the latest episode was very unexpected. The judging of Isaac, potentially? I never thought I would be fighting side by side with Seven Seals. What about side by side with a friend? I could do that. You know, it was kind of a dawn of a new era with Seven Seals. We'll talk about that in a moment. First off, let's get this random underway and let's see who we're going to be playing as today. And it's going to be Regular Forgotten. Okay, it's been a bit. Oh, Curse the Blind too. Golf November 31387 Tango. You know, the Regular Forgotten is not one of my favorite items. It's not one of my favorite. I lost context. Fine. It's not one of my favorite characters. I don't mind having the bone necessarily, but it does get cumbersome a little bit late game. But what is nice, though, is that you can still use the Forgotten's body for like an orbital, or you can use the, you can switch over to the soul like this to have some temporary flying, which is nice. It's if you're good with the Forgotten, you're going to be a god at the game because you can't. Theoretically, you should never really take damage as the Forgotten. Now, of course, that does happen, obviously, but, there's lots of synergies that you can get. You can go into curse rooms for half price, pretty much. Like right now, we can go into this curse room worry-free because we have those red hearts over there as long as we don't take damage in the curse room. So we can just simply do this. We can go walk in for basically free, and then you can also grab this Ansa's rune here. And then we walk out. We don't want to walk out with the soul, obviously, because we don't want to lose our soul heart. But we can walk out with the Forgotten and then immediately get that HP restored back to our bone heart. So the golden pill here, and far be it for me not to take a golden pill every now and then. Get away from the wall. How about that?
Predicted 48-hour telepills.
And we got taken to an Imera room. All right. Well, I mean, it was Curse the Blind, so maybe we're just missing out on an HP upgrade. Let's go with that. Maybe we lost out on an HP upgrade. Oh, man. So now this potentially could get pretty interesting here with Petrified Poop. Man, our tears rate. I don't know if our tears rate got affected or not, but it feels like it's gone way downhill here. Also, the flashing on the floor is kind of messing with me right now. I need to get out of this room. Counterfeit Penny is probably it's definitely better than Petrified Poop, but possibly not for the early game. I think Petrified Poop slightly outweighs the benefits of Counterfeit Penny, just slightly. I am going to swap here and grab this nickel. Hey, look at that. We got an extra cent. So yeah, we'll take it, but kind of sucks losing a boss item. I don't know if we actually lost tears rate there. It feels like it. Anyway, we go to the question of the episode coming in from rgamer 9327, who said, question of the day, what do you think about the idea of Isaac having two different maps? So instead of having alt path being a choice from the starting floor 2, it becomes a unique map that you can choose to spawn in instead of the basement. Or you can choose to randomize the maps like you can with characters, and more maps with unique mobs, bosses, features like double item rooms, and alt path, etc. I love the idea here. Sorry about that. I love the idea of having a choice in path, like kind of like a sort of like a Slay the Spire type deal. Wow, I can't. How in the world did Dingle or did Brownie go through the Forgotten there? Oh, I guess he just clips through him. Okay, well that's good to know then. I love the idea, though, of having like sort of like a diverging path. For for maps, you know, to not have the same old, but that would require a lot of tile swapping and, you know, also adding a lot of features. It certainly wouldn't be enough just for a free patch. I would put that. I'd say that. I think for that amount of content, you'd have to make it like another, just a whole other expansion, which at this point I'd be surprised if we got another expansion to Isaac, but who knows. Pick up this red heart here because obviously we don't want to lose the HP upgrade. I did not know that Dangle could actually clip through the Forgotten like that. So we're going to go in, again, same old here with the Curse Room. All right, so TLDR, I like that idea. And I would like to see something like that happen for the game, but I don't think that we would see anything of that magnitude in a free expansion. It would definitely have to be a paid expansion, like a big expansion of the game. But I'd be down for it, though. More options is always better. In many contexts in Isaac. Giving yourself more options to succeed that's the name of the game. You may not be able to control the RNG without having mods or something like that, but you can control at least your outlook. They run Dead Sea Trolls is kind of bad, but I'm gonna take it. It can occasionally give you soul hearts and stuff, so who knows? We have no key, so we cannot get into the store yet. We got to lock in here because, yeah. It's been a bit since I've played as the Forgotten, and the rust is definitely showing here. You can just see right from that. I don't know why, it just feels like we're moving so slow right now. Like everything is moving slow. A nice thing about the Forgotten is that you can pick up stuff with the bone, so you don't have to actually physically walk over something in order to get it. You can just swing the bone at it and you'll get it. Diplopia is way better here than it's way better than man, this is tough. I'm gonna take restock with the hopes that we get enough money to get that soul heart there. It's honestly way better than what we could have gotten from Dead Sea Scrolls, especially with the Devil Deal coming here when we don't have enough HP to lock it down. You saw me bat that shot back at Dingle here. And you can only do that if you have Shielded Tears. ET dubs. There you go, very clean Dingle fight. We get a movement speed upgrade, so I'm down with that. Let's see what's inside of our Devil Deal here. Oh, mama. Fantastic Devil Deal here. We can get a bomb. Almost enough to get that soul heart in the shop. It's tempting to take both of these. I mean, I'm going to take both of them, obviously, but to take double Maw of the Void would be quite nice. Maw of the Void, hello? There we go. I was going to say. So, I think the secret room is there. And as we get Pyromaniac Brother. Well, technically it's not Pyromaniac Brother, but it is Pyro for 99 bombs. And we got no pennies. We got no nickels out of that. That's actually kind of unreal. We're not done yet. We can go over to the Sacrum Shuffle and try to play for a coin. They're not many, but there's a few hearts on the ground that we can utilize here. We basically only have two options. We only have 2 taps we can get for 1 coin. I mean, all of this just for a singular soul heart seems to be excessive, but you never know, right? You never know when you're going to need this HP. We get Pyro. 99 bombs is a huge, huge, huge help in the early game. And we didn't get it. Tammy's head. I was hoping we were going to get a red heart or a coin or something like that, but it's dangerous to do that though because you can actually proc Kamikaze. We had a 50-50 shot of getting one coin, and then we ended up not. So, and I'm not going to worry about tapping anything else. We have restock. We have to hope that our economy can improve a little bit, but man, it's still so tempting to take one of those. This could also just give us a soul heart, but it didn't. And what's nice about having Maw of the Void is that at least I'm not dependent on the bone, right? And that's part of the reason why I don't usually like the Forgotten that much, is just because he is so dependent on the bone. Even though it does scale very nicely, you can get quite a lot of damage out of the Bone Club. Look at this. This is going to be a huge bedroom here. But Maw of the Void is an absolutely massive pickup for us because it allows us to have an alternate way. An alternate way. I don't know why I was trying to say alternative. Way of actually dealing damage and while staying safe at the same time. Yeah, we get a clean bed here. Another bomb. This is a good opportunity for us to pick up those soul hearts that we wanted, so we can swap to the soul and get 3 free soul hearts, which is really nice. We get a black market. A Chaos Mama Mega. We really, really don't want to give up one of our permanent red hearts right now. Not for Chaos. Like we would have an equal opportunity to find it in a shop before finding it out in the wild like this, especially not for an HP upgrade. Like, yes, we could trade our soul hearts for Chaos. Like we could do that now, but I'm not going to. If we get an HP upgrade on this floor, then we'll go back and take Chaos. But right now, I don't think that it's really smart to do so here. Yeah, we get more money. I want to say the secret room's there, but may not be. And we can also, again, swap back here to the soul and just kind of whittle stuff down with Incubus and Isaac. We have to see what this is. It's going to be 2 hearts, which 2 hearts doesn't do much for us. I mean, it gives us a heal. But that 1 heart also gives us a heal, so... I was hoping that we were going to get something like 2 of diamonds. That would have been nice. Money is very important here on this run at this point. A death card, which is going to simulate Book of the Dead. There we go. Absolutely bum rush Rag Mega down. And we do get an HP upgrade. And Death's List... Is Death's List better than Chaos here? I'll say no, it's not. I said if we got an HP upgrade, I would go back and take Chaos. Let's see if we can get something off of the Judgment here in one go. I mean, technically, I guess we did, but... And I'm definitely second guessing our. I think one of the bigger blunders on this run was taking Petrified Poop over Counterfeit Penny. Counterfeit Penny is going to be good no matter what. Petrified Poop is only good for an additional like floor, and that's it. Because the poop ends up drying up pretty quickly. And that is not a sentence I thought I'd be saying today here on a Sunday. Okay, Chaos. We get a Sun card, which is nice. Cricket's Body. I am going to take Cricket's Body. It's kind of a risk here. But it does help us in the soul department. So I'm fine with it. Now going back to my original point of getting options in a game like Isaac is, you know, the Forgotten is full of them. You have the option of playing as a melee character, but if you don't want to, or if you have a build that is more catered towards playing a regular Isaac run where you're just kind of tethered, then, you know, you've got the option to play as a soul, and that's real nice. Just because he's not one of my favorite characters doesn't mean that he's not a versatile character. He is a lot of people's favorite characters. Just, for me personally, the only thing I'm not a huge fan of is just the swapping between back and forth. If I had to do something different, I would like to be able to just play a character without having to micromanage the phase changes. But again, that's a me. We're not doing it again. There's no red hearts, but we're gonna use a Sun card, so we can heal that back. No, I don't want to take a chance in this BS room here. Soul of Lazarus. So if we end up dying, we don't resurrect, as we learned. We don't turn into Lazarus. We just simply get another life. And we absolutely should be checking for Magic Mush here. I mean, Mom's Ring is good. It's great to have a damage upgrade. Even if it was given to us by Chaos, pretty much, because Mom's Ring is really only found in golden chests. Why did I go in there? My brain is not working today. Secret room we've already been into. You know, this is a picturesque room of controlling your outgoing damage here. It'd be way easier just to pelt these down here with the soul. Get a soul heart. That's great. Getting Smartfly would be nice, but we have other priorities for 15 cents right now. So restock already kind of paying for itself, getting us 2 soul hearts. We could buy a third, and we probably should, to be honest. But I also don't remember how many soul hearts we're on, so we might be close to capacity there. Ooh, we get a Soul of Eden. So the Soul of Eden is going to re-roll everything on the ground, and it's basically a D20 and a D6. So that potentially could be pretty nice. I go in Maw the Void here. Thankfully, it's not the Bombfly one. Yeah. Okay. We get Soul of the Keeper now. And we also get Crack the Skizzle, which is way better than the Peeper. Wow, what a reroll. Now we can go back and go pick up some soul hearts if we wanted to. I'm gonna let it ride and not do that though. And there's no tinted rock in here, unfortunately. What was in the boss trap room? I'm already forgetting. will not be able to continue my day without seeing what was in the boss trap room. There's a reason why we didn't take it. I know that we've already talked about it, but I've already forgotten. Oh yeah, Rocket in a Jar. I mean, you could take Rocket in a Jar. You could take it if you really, really wanted to have another means of dealing damage here, especially with Pyro. But for safety issues, I'm not going to. Excuse me a moment. I don't know why my voice got all froggy all of a sudden. Reading the question of the episode got me choked up. All choked up on a Sunday. Super Secret might be here. It's the only reason why I even checked this wall. Could make a good point about going for Beelzebub here. My only fear is finding something that we definitely want behind this and not being able to afford it. And there you go. So, but we do get Goat Head. Just barely. So now we have a 50-50 shot of us getting an Angel Deal or a Devil Deal. We end up getting an Angel Deal. And yeah, Growth Hormones is amazing. Immediately got a Soul of Jacob and Hee-Haw. With a Golden Key, this is phenomenal here. I don't mind Voodoo Head on this spot just because I think Voodoo Head is going to be far less punishing than it would be with without having the soul. So, yeah, that was a very good pickup. And Curse the XL. Now, what I will also say about this particular run is that because we've taken Chaos now, there is definitely a non-0% chance that we will get nothing out of getting Goat Head. Spider Mod is fine, of course. We need to be playing as the Soul right now, just because we only have 1 HP on Forgotten. I'm glad I didn't go back and try to buy those Soul Hearts. Although the game wouldn't have let me take them anyway because we were already full on HP. I'm gonna hold on to this. I'm gonna hold on to the 2 of Diamonds as much as possible here. Again, I don't mind having Voodoo Head in this spot. We only get charged half price for all these items. Booster pack. There's another 2 of Diamonds. Okay, might as well use that here. Temperance Machine. Nah. Hierophant. Okay, well now. Yeah, a big mistake here was not taking the counterfeit penny. That was a very, very big mistake. Of course, hindsight's always 20/20, but yeah, it's the counterfeit penny is just better. It's just better in every way, comparatively speaking to the petrified poop. IMO. We have a lover's card here, so we might as well go down to an empty heart. Grab that. Then I'm gonna hold on to this heart here. Thanks to Infestation 1, we also have the ability to the ability to get flies here generated from taking hits. That was almost a hit there. This is exactly what we wanted here. A greed fight inside the secret room. Meaning that our shop cannot possibly be a greed fight. And then on top of that, we have the 2 of Diamonds plus restock. So I'm hoping all we really need now is just some HP, some red heart HP, and we're good. Apparently these Gish mobs want to throw down here, so Soul Hearts don't really matter at this point. They're great to have, obviously, but they don't really matter. This is not a sacrifice pedestal, by the way. But it's good to know that we have Soul Hearts on lockdown there. The problem is that we still only have 1 HP on the Forgotten itself, so if we take massive damage, we will still die, regardless of how much HP we have on the Soul, or vice versa. So ideally, we would find just a couple of regular, very cheap, basic HP upgrades in our item rooms or the shop or something like that. I have no idea what hit me there. And yeah, synth oil's great. I don't know why I'm bombing this one. I could just fly over and get it. But synth oil is going to give us 2 or 3 for spun. Another very large damage upgrade here. The damage scales very nicely with the bone. Lots of pills. And who's to say, I mean, who knows what we would have gotten in that first floor boss room. I will take it because we do need the tears up. I don't like the movement speed down. We can get Succubus here. And, I mean, this is our last shop, so we've already missed boss rush, so I guess we'll try to fish a little bit. And Abaddon is absolutely off the table, so yeah, pretty disappointing, gotta say. But we did get Goathead out of the shop and out of Chaos, so what can you do? Nice deflection there. I'm holding on to this 2 of diamonds, by the way, in case we get money equals power. Ooh, credit card. Scratch that. As if we get another devil deal, we can at least use the credit card and get it for free. Absolutely not. Even if I still had that Soul of Lazarus. By the way, full clear, LOL. Damocles just doesn't make sense here. We don't have enough item pedestals that spawn out of boss rooms to at this point in the run to justify that. This is already been in the secret room. This is a pure Sinvicta map through and through. I mean, look at the twists and turns in this god-awful map. Definitely Sinvicta navigation to the max here. Okay, that little double dip there in damage. All right, game. Go back and let's go get this red heart here. Like I said, I would have been just happy with just a couple of... Our damage is adequate enough with the soul. I would have been just fine with just getting like a couple of basic HP upgrades out of the shop, but that did not happen. We can still get some out of the devil deal or angel deal, but we have to... Gotta get lucky for that. Now, another possibility is us getting the converter, like the soul converter. That would be nice. Dude, this floor is still going. It's still going. Hangman doesn't do anything for us. And, yep, it's still going. And it's still going. This is a absolute nightmare of a floor. I mean, just look at this madness. How many rooms is this? Hey, I have to count. That we've seen or been into. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 18, 20, 2, 4, 6, 8, 30, 2, 4, 6, 8. 39 rooms that we've gone to, and we still have not found the boss room yet. It took us 40 rooms to find the boss. That is quite unreal. Only for us to get a Gish fight, which is, not only is this map a giant FU, but then getting a static drop here is also a pretty big FU. And no, it's not affected by chaos, unfortunately. Wish it was, but it's not. Good, almost dunking there. Take the Polaroid, and we get Crown of Light. Crown of Light's very good. We're not going to take Shoop. I don't think Shoop really offers us anything here. Not more so than Crack the Skizzle. Crack the Skizzle is just so much more damage, especially now that we have Crown of Light. So, but we got to be real careful coming up here in the late levels. I do not like the situation we're in here with 1 HP. We need to focus and play as the soul for now. Succubus is going to be doing a lot more damage as well, thanks to our base damage being so high, courtesy of Crown of Light. And having Cricket's body plus shielded tears is also quite nice. There's a Sack Room Shuffle, which we obviously will not be playing. This is our first dead end, everybody. And now we have to make a decision. Do we utilize Voodoo Head here? We know that we can't get, or at least we probably won't get any Guppy items out of our Curse Room thanks to Chaos. So Chaos has kind of eliminated some of that value that we would have had from Voodoo Head. Oh my god, they spawned like 8 of them. And the likelihood of us getting an HP upgrade in there that is not Soul Heart that is not Soul Heart based is very low, even with Chaos. So I'm willing to say that I don't think that going into the Curse Rooms here, even with it being half price, technically speaking, because of having flying here, is worth it. Those 2 Soul Hearts, even though we're full right now, remember we only get 6. We don't get 12. It's not a full spread of Soul Hearts. We're essentially giving up. We're essentially giving up almost half of our HP. For what? For maybe getting a Soul Heart back? When the odds are stacked against us of us getting a Guppy item or even getting an HP upgrade. It's not looking good. Conquest Pony, which will give us flying and also give us a much faster recharge on Crack the Skizzle. And, yeah. I'm gonna pass on that. Both are decent items, especially Toxic Aura, or Mysterious Liquid, but no thank you. But thanks to Conquest Pony, we at least have flying now, which should help us out with some survivability. Wow. That's the second time that we've had one of those needles just kind of float on us. And that is another not great boss trap room. So you're seeing here we're on a razor's edge right now of survivability, and that's not where we want to be. We need to get some Eternal Hearts or something. The odds of us getting an HP upgrade are very low because of Chaos, and that's one of the downsides of taking Chaos, even though we just got one. It's still something to take pause at. You owe us a heart, game. Now, we can technically get out of the curse room for free thanks to the charge from Conquest Pony, but that doesn't change the fact that we still need red hearts. We don't have the ability to shield ourselves from red hearts, from red heart damage. All we need is we just need a half heart. That's fine. Like, we can go in here and then charge out for free, but that's not the point. Even if these were soul hearts here, we would still be leaving at a loss. If we had gone in from as the soul. And once again, our full clear campaign continues. But we have another full charge, so we might as well go check the other curse room. But by that same token, it is also possible, thanks to Chaos, that we could get a regular HP upgrade. It's unlikely, but it's still possible. I saw you try, game. Go. At least our range is high enough to hit there, even though our shot speed is quite doo-doo. And yeah, here's the we did it, everybody. We did it again. Oops, we did it again. We played with your heart and found all the dead ends that were possible on one given floor. Super Secret Room should be here. Charge Beggar didn't help us at all. Like, yeah, we could get a double charge on the pony, which wouldn't be bad for the boss, but I can't be asked. Can't be bothered. Fill up that heart so we have the full charge, or we have the Crown of Light here. Absolutely diggity dunk. Mom's heart. Another angel deal. And yep. And before you ask, no. If we had gone for the key piece, despite having chaos, we'd still get a key piece. It's a static drop. That never changes. This here, we have massive amounts of damage thanks to Crown of Light. Because there's always going to be that one guy in the comments. You should take it. If it's good, you're 3x. If it's not good, you're only down 1x. There you go. There you go, that one guy. Ninth card. It could come in handy, but so could this teleport that we've got. Just gonna wait this one out here for the walking host. It's a big bone heart there. Let's go back and let's go get that red heart. So finally, our red heart HP is starting to stabilize a little bit. And that's exactly what we needed. Oh, we're just going to do this room again, huh? 2 times wasn't enough, huh, game? You wanted to do this again? Super Secret Room might be here. No. We got 99 bombs, so... Or at least almost 99 bombs, so we should at least try, but there's no real benefit to exploring the cathedral. A little bit of a misplay. I should have at least looked for another heart or gotten rid of this third heart in order for us to be at full HP for Crown of Light before the Isaac fight. It would have probably ended up killing Isaac with Crack the Skizzle, but I'm also not putting that much effort into the criticism of a slight misplay. We're still doing very well here. All right, let's see here. We got Book of Revelations. We got Rubber Cement, which is great for what we've got here. Transcendence and, yep. Lancy. All right, let's see if this Hermit card was worth holding on to here. Some teleport meta. And not really. We saved ourselves 2 rooms. And now Chaos is where things are going to really pick up here. And give us a chance to really, really dominate. That's weird because I hit the Conquest Pony like immediately, but nothing happened. So yeah, the Shielded Tears are going to really wreak havoc on most of the encounters in here. I'm hoping that we get a red heart. I don't want to lose this 4th one. And technically speaking, it's actually better to have an empty Bone Heart than it is to have a half Bone Heart, because then Crown of Light wouldn't be active. So as you saw right there in that last room, Crown of Light was still active despite us not having one of the Bone Hearts filled. Because technically speaking, we're still at full HP. The empty Bone Hearts do not count as an empty heart container. As dumb as that sounds, I know. So right now we've been hit, and notice how the crown is turned off. That's only because we took damage, though. If we walk into this room here, and it should... No, I take that back. Oh, you know what it was? It was because I swapped back to the... It's because I swapped back to the soul. Don't listen to me. Don't listen to me. Yeah, it's because we swapped back to the soul, which is the reason why the Crown of Light turned back on. So we're guaranteed to always have Crown of Light active, no matter how much HP we have on our bone buddy. And we've gone every wrong way to go. All right. All right. We did it, everybody. Congrats. It's, I think 3 maps out of 4. How does he do it? So we've given up some HP now. Me foolishly thinking that somehow Dingle still doesn't clip through the Forgotten, even though he does. We have flying, so technically speaking, we don't really need Conquest Pony, but I'm still going to keep it for the charge and also because of the movement speed. Try to off-screen us. Let's go back. Go back and get the half heart so we get our Crown of Light back on the Forgotten. A super hard dodge right there. We bounced off the wall. I thought I was free of that corner, but apparently not. So the finger bone's actually kind of OP for the Forgotten. Kind of OP because it allows you to possibly gain HP every time you take damage. We're almost out of our full health reserves here. It's been a very, very long run. Just a blue baby, but yeah, that's the Forgotten for you. It's a slow and steady wins the race type character. Sometimes. It's quite a dangerous room here. Even with shielded tiers, there's a lot of shots coming our way. Gonna be down the dead end, isn't it? Oh, take that back. Big damage there with the bone. This time we just let the Forgotten act as sort of our iron wall here. That combined with shielded tiers. Extra damage there from the High Priestess card. We just play around the Forgotten's body. Some cheeky Maw of the Void action too, and that is going to be all she wrote. So good fun way here. Delirium, no thank you. Good fun way to start off the brand new week in the Mosh Pit. Thank you again, everyone, for all the support. Hope you Forgotten lovers enjoyed that run. Let me know in the comments down below who is your favorite character to random as. Not pick, but random as. What is a character that shows up and you're just like, oh, you know what? I feel like playing this character. I'm in a good mood today. Post them in the comments down below. Of course, don't forget your questions of the episodes as well. Remember, the most upvoted comments will be asked on next week's episode. And thank you for liking, commenting, and subscribing. Have a great start to your week here. And as always, I'll see you all next time. Until then, so long, everybody. Thanks for watching this video. Thanks to patrons of mine like Colbin Liker, Yanis, and Jade Fright. If you'd like to have your name read at the end of an Isaac episode, check out my Patreon campaign, which you can find at patreon.com/Invicta.